a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And O'Connell now to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The quick slant, good for a 1st down, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Now it's O'Connell. Back to Renfrow again, complete. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the 1st. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. They'll go for it. O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
That's out to Chubb, complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now Watson going to change the look here. To throw on 2nd is Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore from 21 yards away. And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, Jacobs. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. O'Connell from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it second down and 12. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offense is all over, continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball, but oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Out to his left. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll get about 3 there, up to the 49-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Nick Chubb. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Watson. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Chubb. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air, never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. O'Connell. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Double R. Double R.
And the
Double R. Let's
Browns
go, man. Y'all know what time
once
it is, man.
again
Residual routes.
at their own
I am, man.
37-yard
Let's
line.
go.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
No excuses for the record. I do want to state that pick that I threw, that 6 pick that I
You're in
threw was
position to
bullshit.
make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
3rd and 2, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They will indeed snap it to Watson. That is caught. And he's free going down the left
Let's
side.
go. Double R, double R, double R, double R, double R, double R, double R. You know what fucking time it is, man. Calling that timeout, I appreciate you, boy. Seems as though you had answered that time. What?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Play action. Now O'Connell. He finds Mayer here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before break. O'Connell. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Double R, man, residual routes. You know what time it is. Great first half by him. Was him, me, I am. Real answer. Playing verse. TheAnswer32621.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Double R, double R, double R. He's finna quit. Double R. This is your house. Let's fucking go, man. You know what time it is, man. Let's get it.